Today, I want to talk about crafting social media strategy. Now that you've hopefully identified the social media platforms you want your organization to engage with, we want to dive into crafting a social media strategy. Whether that's making a brand new entry onto a platform or giving a stale profile a little refresh, crafting a social media strategy needs to involve collaboration among various stakeholders. While the responsibility for crafting the strategy can be shared, there are definitely some contributors who sort of own key components. First is the executive leadership team and even your board. Executive leaders and board members should provide input on the overall organizational goals and objectives, and their insight should help shape social media strategy to assure that it aligns with the nonprofit's mission and vision. Next, certainly our marketing and communications team. Your Marcom team plays a central role in crafting the social media strategy because they bring the expertise in branding, messaging, and content creation. Their role is to ensure that the strategy effectively communicates the organization's mission and that calls to action are going to have impact on your target audience. Then we need to get tactical. If the organization has a dedicated social media manager or coordinator, they are instrumental in crafting the day-to-day execution of the strategy. They contribute expertise in platform-specific best practices, content scheduling, and community engagement. This role is often seen as the lead administrator on each channel, so they should be investing the most time and watching analytics most closely. In addition to those core participants in strategy, there are other members of your organization who are going to play supporting roles. Your development and fundraising team can be a key partner here. They should be involved in aligning social media efforts with fundraising initiatives. They can contribute insights into how to leverage social media for donor acquisition and fundraising campaigns, and they should be sharing best practices that they've learned from fundraising industry experts, other nonprofit organizations, and thought leaders with you as a marketer. Additionally, bring your program team into the mix. Not only can they provide insights into the specific activities, events, and initiatives that your organization is involved in, but they often have great content to share as they can be partners in capturing photos and videos as programming is delivered and events are held. Their input should help shape your social media calendar and ensure the social media efforts you're undertaking are aligned with their programmatic goals. Many organizations also invite volunteers into their social strategy planning or implementation, especially when staff resources are lean. But I would encourage you to invite volunteer voices into your planning from time to time, even if you aren't going to be relying on them for social media implementation. Involving volunteers and advocates in the crafting of your social media strategy can provide diverse perspectives and enhance community engagement. They can also provide you with a great lens on your organization's work from the perspective of an invested third party who is not on your payroll. That may be all it takes to get your organizational social media strategy moving, or you may want to engage additional support from a digital marketing consultant who can bring specialized knowledge in social media trends, analytics, and strategies to complement the efforts of your in-house team. And depending on your content plan and any particular legalities of your operating industry, you may also want a partner from your IT or legal teams in the discussion. IT partners can help assure that you have the necessary tools and infrastructure to implement the social media strategy you want to effectively. And they can provide insights into the integration of social media tools and platforms and even software. Legal advisors can offer insight to be sure your strategy adheres to relevant laws, regulations, and privacy standards. Their input helps mitigate legal risk associated with any of your social media activities, so it's always best to keep them apprised of your efforts. Ultimately, crafting a social media strategy is a collaborative effort that involves input from various departments and stakeholders. The goal is to create a comprehensive and cohesive strategy that aligns with your organization's mission, engages your target audience, and supports your organization's overall objectives. Remember, social media can be a big undertaking, but it's just one piece of your marketing toolkit.